Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Now, I hope you're all well, you beautiful Martians, you. You remember in the last episode we got in a couple more people, well 3 to be precise, we're on 19, we're doing okay, and Large Stations has just completed, which does unlock more stuff here. We need to be careful that it's getting a little bit out of hand, I won't lie to you. We are going to go with queuing that one up. That's our research at the moment, we're leaving that. We can't outsource anything, and at the moment we're out of polymers and machine parts. And we can't service that, but we no longer need to worry about food. We've got one person just working this. It's going to take a while. I'm hoping we can keep up with that and we can boost that if needed as well. I might just turn that off actually and turn on another person maybe. Yeah, we'll go to there, I think. Yeah, we'll just have 2 in there. And what we are basically doing is we're going to send this one off. There's only 3 in there. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll wait till that's 100%, then we'll shoot it off, because at the moment we can't build the batteries and we're not going to be able to repair. We're on -1 water here, which is an issue for our souls, so we don't have the polymer to also amplify this one, which we've tried to do as well, which is a massive problem. So actually we are going to need to return, or do we get a supply pod? A supply pod's a bit of a waste, isn't it? So let's return that one to Earth. And what we'll do is we'll get this one up and running. So 75%, it's exporting 8, so we'll have a little bit more in. And we should be okay. Alright, I was just looking into the food output here, actually. So we get 20 every 6 stalls. That's going to be really, really good. Worst case scenarios, we'll have to shut that down for water. A couple of rumours here. Europe and India have nearly completed milestones. There's not a lot I can do about that. We'll just leave that running at the moment. Hoping for one more berth, though. That would be wonderful. I'm keeping a close eye here. So our stored water at the moment is 1.5 days left, right? It's going to take longer than that to get our ship back, I think. So we will just have to... It's gone down to 18.2. We'll have to just pause that one up. We put in our second Moxie as well. I forgot to say that one. So we're fine on that one. It's just water. And again, power is absolutely fine. We're going to have to waste all this money on polymers and machine parts, to be honest. Alright, there we have it. So funding has been received. We are going to go out and we're going to grab wrong one. We are going to go into our cargo rocket here and we're going to have to go. I think that's all we can afford right now. We're going to go 10 of each. That should be okay. Yeah, that leaves us with no money, but we're going to need it. So, alright, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that we're not going to get through 3% and the water's coming down and then we still need to build this. Wouldn't be so bad if people would just give birth and then I could keep this up, right? Although I do keep turning it off. We don't have the people at the moment, so at the moment we've got a vacant work slot. I'm not sure where that vacant work slot is. I think it's in my... Oh, farm's good. Okay, that's not good. These guys are all okay though. We could probably get away with... How's the dome? 62. I should really have worked on getting this a little bit higher. It's alright. I could... To be honest, move the infirmary over here and then make this one better. That would probably be the smart thing to do. So let's have a look. The dome services. If I was to put the infirmary over here, doesn't cost anything anyway. And then once that's built, we'll remove this one and get in... Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll get that one in. We'll get rid of that and put in another decoration of some kind that could help in here. Not sure what though. Okay, so small art store consumes polymers. We don't want that one. We could go the electronics store again. Amphitheaters, maintenance is polymer. All a bit expensive, you know, to keep on top of. The diner could be good. If we get the diner, then we'll have to go from... So dining, social, food. Social one could be good. Let's see where we're at. That might be the one we do, though, and there. I'm not too concerned, though. I mean, they're giving birth. It's just a little bit slow. And worst case is we can grab some more people in anyway. Our stored water doesn't seem to be going down. It's a little bit strange. I guess we could turn off the fuel, actually, couldn't we? That uses water. Alright, we've got ourselves a new anomaly. Perfect. We need something to get us going. Would like to find some polymers in one of these areas as well. You can get lucky sometimes, and you do find them. Not so much. Let's go out to our scans here, how we looking. So we're still doing down there. We've got this chunk over here. I think we'll keep going along this bottom bit and then we'll start at the top over here. There we go. We got another 60 million. Means our other one is back. That's not great, but we do have a little bit worst case scenario. And this one, we've just been running at a 3x here to get the rocket down because there's really nothing we can do until this point. what I've done is put in a one house here because I wasn't sure whether you need that for these guys. So they're all still adults. I don't know how long they last as adults, actually. It's quite a while, isn't it? Middle-aged. So we're getting there. No more births yet, though. So now that we've got the infirmary in, then we can do this. That's what I'm thinking, and we just bin off that one. Two techs are available. Greenhouse Mars and remote farming. Okay, Greenhouse Mars. Remote farming. Our scientists have found that we can better grow food away from the pollution and noise we generate in around our domes. So that... Oh. And what's this one? Greenhouse Mars. GHG factory. This raises the temperature of Mars. That's our first major one for doing that, right? That's cool. And then sustainable architecture. Shifting away from fixing it to avoiding it is a natural step forward for any Martian. That's fine. We'll leave that going. We're really running on the bare minimum of that anyway because we don't have anything. So, and our ship is ready to come in as well. Here we go. And then I can get something in here. But guys, I want to say thank you again, as always, by the way. I forgot to say it so far this episode. I do appreciate the love you give me on the videos. It means the world to me. If you're going to help me out by subbing, please do consider that as well. Right, we were going to go with the diner when we can in there, right? Here comes the materials now, so we can start cracking on all our buildings here and getting that back. 600 research for those. Good morning. I hope fine. How can we help? Request resources. Basic resource. They can't help with anything else. We need concrete. Alright, we can't do anything with those then, so we'll look at that. That's fine. Right, let's clear out that one, please. And then we can go in here. Alright, now that's been done then, I am going to get in the diner. We're going to try out this one. Which way we want it. There we go. Nothing in that sector there. So we'll get the diner in. We'll get one worker maybe running that on the evening so they can kind of increase the happiness in here. We'll see. They're flying through that though nice and quick anyway with everything done, which is great. Because the birth rates are not happening right now. Alright, gaming is a problem. This is already fueled up anyway. It's got 7 on it already, so we'll let that one go. We'll still do the same. We do have another one. New anomaly as well. Oh my gosh, how are you up here? So you can come all the way back then, my friend. You can come scan that anomaly over there. We got 7 in middle age now, though, which is a problem as well. 1 child. Okay, so let's have a look at how you got on then. The Katniss has grown up. What's she got? Religious, lazy, and a party animal. So she's decreased by 20% at all jobs. Nice. Oh my god, we're so low on food. Holy crap. Right, we're just going to have to turn this off for a minute. Let's just power that down. Not a lot we can do with the machine parts here. We have a serious food issue. We've got 1 piece left. And it's 13 in service buildings, so we should be okay. But I do want to boost this up then to get a bit of food going. Let's make sure that happens. Because I don't know if it speeds up this. I'm not sure. The growth time is the growth time, right? There's not a lot you can do about that. Let's launch our rocket here. We're still fighting for getting everything done here, aren't we? So we can actually go into a cargo rocket again here. And we're going to have to... We've got no money for any of this, so we can't afford any machine parts until that one's back. I think we're just going to have to launch the rocket and just keep it coming down and try and make the money. I think we can maybe buy in 10 food, just in case. We can get through this, though. We have made a little bit of a meal of it, though.
Anomaly analyzed.
Hey, we did get some from it. We got a little bit of research out of that then, so we're getting there. The physics one's almost done. Atomic accumulator. It's not what we can kind of use at the moment. Electronics factory, we probably don't need to worry about that one too soon. To be honest, any of the researchers at the moment aren't really that beneficial to us. The only one I can think of by getting in would be the hydroponic farm, you know? Where was that one again? Yeah, it's in here. Requires workers. Oh no, what happened? No! Ah, some of my drones died. Alright, let's unpack a few more, then we got spares.
Resources.
Old machines. Okay, several colonists were injured today. The severity of their injuries varied in accidents that all involved drones because of the time frame in which the accidents occurred. Okay, although an obvious act of sabotage. Of course, we will ring the bell on this one, inform the UN. All rivals lose funding and standing with you. No one was killed, fortunately. Just make sure our drones are better protected from now on. Oh no. That's a tricky one, isn't it? I don't want to lose standing with anyone at the moment. I do love how this kind of rolls lower and lower, right? It's really, really cool. We're doing alright. Like, other than, I guess, this seems to be bugged. It's not actually a problem. The stored water isn't going down or anything. Our only problem is we haven't been able to get on top of the birth rates at all due to basically not having the right comfort in here. And we've changed it where food is a serious problem. At the moment, we've got 10.6 in service building, so we should be okay by the time the rocket gets here, which is great. And the next thing then will be this, which is going to bring us in a bit more food as well. I can probably... I don't know what's going to last, so we'll kind of leave that in. It is going up, which is good, so we do kind of need to keep that going. And our rocket is here, so let's get that one down. And there we go. We've got a little bit of funding again, which is nice. So we're going to have to keep on top of the machines again. I don't know whether we bring in another one now. Another rocket, you know. We can get that one to keep doing stuff for us, but food, again, they're stocking up, so that's fine. But this is going to be done, so that's good. Hopefully they get the metals straight in, which is good. And yeah, we can send that one off and have even more money. We've got another rocket ready as well, haven't we? So that should slowly go up, money-wise. But again, we're going to have to buy in the machines, right? And there we go. Atomic accumulator has been completed, so that means we do get to unlock some other stuff down here. Sectors can now be scanned again for deep deposits. Exploiting these deposits requires additional technologies. Okay, not a lot we can do with that then. That's okay, we'll leave that one for now. We'll let these ones carry on before we go any further. I've just noticed our power on the batteries is horrendous now, so yes, our next thing here is going to have to be, I think if we get in... Right, let's slow it down a second. I'm actually going to... I'll leave it on 1x. Going to get in... Maintenance is polymers. Might need to risk one more Stirling generator here. I was meant to do anyway. Oh my god, I didn't realise a Stirling generator takes 10 polymers. Alright, I think what we'll do, as fuel is constant, we're going to send that one off again, and we are going to bring in a resupply on another cargo rocket, and it's going to have to be the costly polymers. We'll have to wait on the machine parts because, quite frankly, we can't afford them. I'll probably just have to get in... I don't want to waste the food. We're going to have food coming in. Let's just launch that for 140 mil on the polymers there. It'll slowly go up. I can already see it going up. Yeah, I think our biggest mistake, though, was kind of over-expanding. Maybe this was a little bit too preemptive at the moment, because we were fine whilst we had that, right? We got a little bit unlucky, though. You can normally trade food in, and I didn't get so lucky this time round, but we're okay. We're going to have some food coming. I really don't want people in here, though. It's a shame, because we've got to waste all our workers on that, really. I could do with having people pumping the mines, you know? I have a bit of a plan though. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pipe in the power. I'm just going to bring it in. Let's do it. Boom. So I'm pretty sure we've got 3 adults here. So she has grown up to become an alcoholic, composed, a gamer, and Martian born, which is horrendous.
Colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Domes feature heaters which maintain a pleasant temperature of 23 degrees. We've done that. Oh, we did do that. It's on here, right? Ah, service area. I guess it costs more power.
Resources are low.
There we go. Let's go down a little bit more here. That seems to cover it. New Arc is scanning a planetary anomaly in 3. Okay,
Funding
resources.
received.
And there's our funding. Lovely. Alright, not too bad. Right, we might be through it. I don't know. Meteor storm, though. The region's about to experience a meteor storm. That could give us some anomalies, though. That's fine. It's just that one without life support now. We're back in business. I'm going to have to turn off the machine parts factory for now. We've got 5 more coming down. It's the only way we're going to do anything here. We have no power. Let's get the batteries charged up again and then we should be alright. What does it cost to build a battery here? Maintenance of 1 as well. That's where all our polymers are going. Use 10 more power if opened. Can I open it? Vulnerable to dust contamination. Well, we have plus 20, so hopefully the batteries do fill up now. Get this one done as well. And there we go. That's got 7 in, so let's pop that one out.
we discovered
Here we go.
unusual crystals in the
Oh,
remains of a
you
meteorite.
beautiful, beautiful
The
thing.
magnified
Oh my
images of
god,
their
we
crystalline
so badly
matrix
needed
were
that.
broadcast by every
It's getting a bit out of hand. I'm not going to lie to you. I underestimated. I thought it was going a bit too smooth. Bye-bye rocket, though. We should be alright.
on-site data
Anomaly
validates our
analysed.
predictive
Beautiful.
models of the
Oh, hello.
electrically charged dust devils.
Alright, electrically charged dust devils have given us 2,000 research. That's going to go towards our current one. Storage compression. There's nothing in here that's going to benefit us at the moment for actually achieving what we want to achieve. At the moment, we've just got serious problems with not enough population to do what we want to do. So I need to look at the best methods for domes, because this clearly didn't work. Well, it started to, but nothing. I just didn't have enough happiness in here. And I think if we had a Vista, we would have been fine. We'd be on like 25 odd now. We could just hammer out the food and stuff like that. But we are okay. I mean, the rocket's almost here. I'm not too worried. We're ticking over okay. The only one we need to worry about is the machine parts. Now, is it in here? Yeah, stored machine parts. There's our problem. I think they're going to grab them now. Beautiful. And then we should be able to get this one built here. And another anomaly. Nice. Right, you're free now anyway, aren't you? Come and analyze that one then. And I've got these guys building this now. So boom, that should take us to minus 46. We do have stored in the batteries now, though. Problem is we will power down again. So that should make more charge for the day. We should be okay. I don't know what caused it to go massively overboard there. I think it was just turning up the heater.
Resources are low.
Which is a problem. Yes, I know they're low. Not a lot I can do about that at the moment. Oh, yes. New trade offer. Europe is offering for 50 concrete. Oh, yes. Finally.
Anomaly.
Right, you can get out of there now. You don't need that. And there we go. New techs are available. Oh, finally. Battery optimization and 3D machining. All right, battery optimization sounds a bit juicy. Machine parts factory. Machine parts from metals. 3D machining. Masters the peculiarities of Martian ores has allowed us to make 3D metal printers, which will serve as the foundation for all future Martians. I'm not sure what that does then. Drone battery capacity increased by 50%. Oh, it's just drones. We will queue that one up though. That sounds alright. Alright, we can land. Here we go. So we've got some things coming in, and storage compression has been completed. So I think all our storages are now increased a fair bit, which is good. So that's
Resources
awesome.
are low.
There we go. We got some resources out of that. I am lucky enough now to have finally have some resources that we can bring in on our next ship as well. So once this one's loaded up, and there's our trade. That is so good. To be honest, I'm going to turn off that. And I'm going to get everyone else working on the other stuff. Because, no, I don't want to stop that shift. There we go. We're getting 8 in there. And with that off, we should be getting a little bit better on the power here. I think we need to turn off that and turn on another shift here, which helps the sanity. Yes, should increase the sanity to not be working at night. I think a lot of the problems with that. If I just stop the night shifts, maybe. 21! Yes! Yes! Come on. Is it you guys that are having fun in here? Either way, I don't care. That is great. Right, finally. And this is loading up nicely. Oh, we are finally there, guys. Right, let's get in a load of these materials now, then. Whew, that was a stressful time, wasn't it? Right, let's get in some polymers and machines. Let's max out these how we can, yeah? Let's just do it, right? Food we never need to worry about ever again. That's all of our money, but I think that's a really good idea right now. Let's just get that up and running, and then I can build some more power consumers here. I'm not going to be building these ever again, I'll tell you that. I am concerned about this meteor storm, though. I hope it's not too close to us, so we actually don't die. I don't know, but we'll see. We're there, though, guys. I can't tell you how happy that makes me to see them want to trade concrete for food, you know. Oh, look at this. You can upgrade these to polymer blades. Yes. We've got some coming, so let's do that. That's our production done. I'm just thinking whether we house another lot in here with a... what's it called? So if we go... This is nuts, man. Look at that. Apartment complex. Does that add happiness? This gives big residential space, right? Living complex is the one, really, though. So I'm going to be really honest with you. I want to get a casino complex in.
Anomaly found.
I don't know. I think we'll just... have we got enough room for everyone at the moment? Is everyone homed? We've got 16 in there, and we've got the children in here. So I'm thinking then, maybe we, for the time being, we allow adults to come into here as well. No middle-aged and no senior. And then in there we'll just have adults and middle-aged, I think. That should work out. Yep, that's fine. But any extra spaces, they can come in here, which is nice. And new anomaly is great as well. So let's get our explorer. The explorers are awesome. It looks like they're coming down over here, which is great. That might give us more research. We don't want to kill our explorer, though, if he gets hit. It doesn't look like the meteor storm's on us, though. Now they want to trade 81 for another 50 concrete. I'm going to say yes, and then I'm going to turn it off. And we're going to have loads of food for a while, aren't we? And we are going to launch our rocket now. And again, we're going to grab polymers in. Gained 1,500. Micro manufacturing has been completed. Not even sure what that is. But here we go. New dome medium, new dome trigon, and new building low G amusement park. Ooh. That's for tourists. We don't care about tourists right now. I am tempted to start raising the temp though. We got to do it at some point, right? Just nice and slow. I'd really want to get into these trains at some point as well. We've only got 13 hours left on the meteor storm, and our rocket is in, so we have more polymers now. Awesome stuff. And then what we're going to do is, once this trade's gone, we'll cancel that out as well, so we won't need any more food. That's worked out really well. If we had that early on, we wouldn't have had any of our troubles, and we could have kept this pumping out. But I'm hoping any new people, we can kind of keep this one going. So we're getting almost one per day now, which is enough for our maintenance then. I'm going to do the next big thing here, and it's to get in... It's kind of get us ready for the next phase, right? So we're going to need another fuel section set up. We're going to set it up, but we're not going to actually have it on, if that makes sense, right? So we're going to go into... Yeah, so we're going to go into the polymer factory, right? So this consumes and has maintenance there. So polymer factory is going to need to be near... Oh, is this indoor? No, it is outside. The polymer factory, then, sorry, is going to need to be close to our dome so they can work. So it's going to need to be in range of these. So over here is going to be perfect. So we're going to pop it in there, but I'm going to turn that off a second, because in order to do the polymer, we are going to need extra water and fuel, and we're going to need to get in, again, the next thing. So in order to do fuel, we're going to need another fuel refinery, aren't we? Which consumes one more water and costs us machine parts. Now, this is going to be okay to put into our production chain over here. Let's pause that a second. Lake Vaporators has been done because we gained another 1,500, which is nice. And we're also going to need more water. So I think we've got that one upgraded. We'll amplify that one. And we're going to need another... We need another water tower, or are we okay? Yeah, water demand is slightly higher. So maybe we will need one. This one is high. We could go from here. So here's the plan then. If we go like this, we get our drone over. Does that work? We're going to need to pump water from here. So we'll bring the drone guy over. We'll get this one done. That takes machine parts. And this is going to need to be piped into the network. And what I'll do is pipe this straight in. Needs power too. How much power does that take? 5. This one's perfect to have a solar panel. Or we cable this into our network. We need to come around. That's fine. That should work. And then these guys will be able to grab that in. We're just out of range for that, so they'll get all the cabling done. And what I'll do is accommodate that with another 2 solar panels there. And then we should be good. We'll get another water tower over here. We'll pipe that one in as well. And then we'll have another whole fuel section set up. We had another moisture vaporator. I don't know if evaporator, I know. Good, obviously we need the moisture farming biotech, which we don't have. Let's have a look at our research after we did get that one as well. It looks like we have the domes. Mega storage is a large water tank and a large oxygen tank. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. That's actually amazing. So let's get that one as well. All right, he's got his stuff. Let's get him to unload over here. All of that. And then we'll bring the machine parts back. Not machine parts back over. And I need to get this back up and running after as well. Now this one needs some machine parts, and we need one polymer there as well. If I can get this factory up and running, we'll be in a really good spot going forward. We've got only the 55 mil there. This is almost there, so that's going to give us... That's an extra 240 mil, is it? And then I pipe from here to here. Will that work? That should work. We'll see. What does that take to make? It's just metal. Awesome. It didn't take him long to pipe that in, so this should be good to go now. That's on the circuit. Water production. It can produce 6, but it's only going to give us the 0.5 based on what we need, which is nice. So that's fine. New trade offer. We are going to cancel that now. None. None. We're going to get rid of that. Europe wants to just keep giving us food. We don't need any more right now. Thank you, though. Alright, so we're going to look at getting in our next power area. So, maintenance is going to start to become a problem here. We don't quite have the polymer factory up and running yet. So let's get in, not the small wind turbines actually, let's get in a couple of large ones. And I want them off the grid a little bit here. I'm going to start a new one over here. I think we're officially getting 1 per day now on machine parts. So I think we can maintain all these now. And we should be getting close to being able to put into polymer factory here soon. I'm going to turn on this fuel refinery again, so we're going to get that one going. And I'm also can't turn on the polymer factory yet, so there's no point in that. But I'm going to get a surplus of fuel. And I'm going to let this go a little bit longer. Ah, you know what? We've got the fuel. Let's return it to Earth. Let's get it going. Let's make some more money. We're back in business, aren't we now? So resources are low. Machine parts, don't we know it? We'll get there, all right? We'll try our best. I'm just going to open this up then as much as possible. I'll probably sacrifice these guys. I don't really want them working the night though. It does affect the sanity here. I've got them all on the same over here and it seems to be working. Slowly but surely. The only one that we don't have currently in then is the infirmary here because they're too busy producing 1.3 here. That's fine. We'll deal with that.
Sector scanned.
We're doing okay on the scans. We don't seem to get much more. We've got our last ones being scanned over here. So let's start up here. I think we're in a pretty solid position now. We redeemed it. We did redeem it. We got lots of power things everywhere though, so I will be changing that eventually. But at the moment it's fine. We've got plenty of food. We're ready to turn that on if need be as well. This is a problem. I don't have a deposit actually. Let's get rid of the mess and let's put a large dumping site here so you guys can move that over. There they go. Good job, guys. Tidiness is important. This has still got 397, and then afterwards we'll be moving down towards these when we can. Like I say, I need to get into the trains and work that out, and these vistas would have been so much more handy. I could set up a whole new thing over here as like a brand new colony, maybe. Look at this. Another 240 mil. We have 535 now. If we wanted to, we can get more machine parts in. I think polymers might be more important anyway, but to be honest, I don't know if we need to now. I think we do definitely need to bring this in. Might be worth getting a passenger rocket down. Don't want to do that though. I'm going to stay reliant on this, I think. Let's grab 10 polymers and 5 machine parts. I don't think we need anything else at the moment. And then we'll still have some money in the bank, which is good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and determine what the best setup is for a new dome, and I might transfer people over and try and use that as like a breeding dome, if that makes sense. That might be an idea. But guys, that is going to be where we end this one out. So as always, smash that thumbs up for me. If you are new around here, do consider dropping a sub as well. As we head towards 5k, I would be massively, massively grateful for that. And if you want to help me support the channel that little bit extra, please do consider hitting that join button on the channel as well. As always, guys, do take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.